Yeah, I'm here with Willi Paul, founder of Permaculture Exchange. Hello. Also dubbed PEX for this evening's Community Alchemy Open Studio.
Number 4.
Number 4. Tell me a little bit about how Permaculture Exchange has evolved and what you're working on tonight.
Well, I'm looking to add synchronous services to give members more opportunity to interrelate and to create more jobs and income, add value. So if you see this little bubble diagram, what we have now is more or less a jobs community. People signing up, different roles, looking for work, looking for project leaders. What I'd like to do is add an incubator for not only sort of inventions, but business development opportunities. So folks can come in and develop an idea with members. This won't take much reworking of the site, and it should bring in more interested people. So, given that sort of frame, the future is definitely training, teaching, and holding events using the permaculture ethics and values to promote a new culture of work and a new set of values for people in the transition. That remains strong. We have one idea tonight, which is to take PEX from an online group to a actual neighborhood facility, a building, and I call this space to place. So what would that mean, hypothetically? You might take this in stages. There might be opportunities initially just to talk to people in coffee houses, get your laptop, get going, meet folks. That might be like level 1, neighborhood interaction. Another level up might be to throw our hat into a green incubator situation with other startups and share resources like the admin folks doing the phones, the kitchen, the meeting rooms. There could be an opportunity just to rent a nice private space with or without admin support in San Francisco or Berkeley, other places, to get this into a more face-to-face context, which is what the neighborhood thing is really all about. And then finally, it could be that PDX or PEX shares a space in somebody else's building, shares a space with a program, and we might be able to lend some support to them and vice versa for the opportunity to be there. So, down the road, where this place is, I think is important to consider. Where are the jobs? Where are the projects? Where are the resources? This should be central to those places and opportunities. So what would this place be about? Well, it could be a tool exchange. It could be training. It could be teaching a PDC, for instance. There's lots of events and conferences that could come, through this neighborhood portal. There could be a garden associated with that, garden training. There could be kitchen and cooking classes related to the PDX as well. So what we want to do is site it in a community that needs us and is a place where we can add value. So those permaculture values can take hold and we can teach them directly. This obviously, finally, could be an incubator, and I'll talk about the incubator online, but an incubator to foster inventions and business concepts and starts. So this is a sort of a promise, something that needs to be worked at, but I think there's an interesting synergy here between the online process and opportunity in a place opportunity.
Well, you showed us a concept for a place where you can have an evolution from idea to results. Show us what you've done with an analogous online procedure and process within Permaculture Exchange.
Well, I think there's a natural desire for people to create new tools and ideas, inventions, and new businesses. And so if the PDX can help folks with an incubator process, that would be a sort of a second way that the membership can grow and interact and help each other. So what I've done is just run through a possible schema of how the incubator could work online. And obviously it starts with an idea or a need that has to be fleshed out, and a description is possible, and some sort of value proposition, some sort of initial business plan, talking about inputs, outputs, and profit loss, whatever resources needed. I would see here at number 4, the person who owns the idea might want to do a video introduction for us, so we have a sort of face-to-face qualifier, and we can hear and see what this person wants to do. That could be an interesting part of the process of the incubator. Number 5 is, again, launch the RFP, which we already do now for the job network. Launch the RFP so the idea owner can look for help and for members to contact that person to get involved. That sort of two-way dynamic has already been established with the site, so we're just applying it to the incubator process. The project then, I see, then goes offline, and the team that's created works as they want to. There are other support tools on Permaculture Exchange, namely the forum is available for discussion of this process and of the resulting maybe a business startup idea, so we can talk about it now. There's also a showcase where the idea owner can present and get some notoriety and do a little marketing of the idea once it's finished. So the showcase is already there. It's a tab on the site. So at that point, he might launch another RFP to do a search for marketing help, to take the idea into more of a bricks and mortar context. So what we hope to do is incubate business development ideas and other inventions through the permaculture lens and help people find jobs.
An exciting result.
Thanks.
Thank you, Willie.